Hi, Kat from Back in the Saddle. So, first video was about increasing suppleness and bend to eventually allow for the horse to start working over the back. What we have to realise is that if we don't have strength in the horse's back to be able to move up and down, and the suppleness must come with the strength. There's no point in having lots of strength and no suppleness, no point in having lots of suppleness with no strength. So the two must go in hand. And what we have to realise is, unless the back can lift, the back will never bend. So that's why this important exercise is done as step one of this particular program for this particular horse, but I just thought that you guys might find it interesting as well. So we've worked up to about 5 minutes on each rein of this, over say about 5 days or so. Then we move on to the second exercises, remembering that the poles stay the same for these exercises. Now what we'll do is we'll come out and we'll do 5 minutes here, one rein, switch it about, do 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, so you get up to 5 minutes each rein, so you're doing 10 minutes worth of work, which actually is quite taxing on a horse that might not be able to do this for whatever reason. They can't engage their hocks, they have no suppleness in the turns, they have no balance, they fall in or they fall out on the lunge, things like that. So this is, don't underestimate it. Then, say we keep the poles the same, we come on to this exercise. Now again, you'll notice we're not actually going over any poles at this point. We are literally just creating circles. So where before we were using the pole as our guide to do a circle, and so you'll probably start quite wide and it will be all crooked, but eventually you'll come, and what you'll start to notice is the change of direction is equally as important as creating the circle. So we change direction here, okay, so it's this bit where we're really asking more of the horse, and here we have a lot more of this going on. And what's important in this exercise is the straight, because it's the straight where we'll really see the horse's own rhythm, and we need to try and keep that rhythm on the circles. Now what we'll try and do hopefully is to have equal circles on each one, not like my beautiful pretty butterfly here is very odd circles, odd shapes. And then of course we must change the rein and do it in the opposite direction. So up to 10 minutes on this one after day 5 or so. We do now day 6, 7 onwards, probably another 5 days. We add this on to the end of it as well. So we will start a minute, change direction, a minute, and say what you'll notice is the circles might be a bit until we can get them really nice. Watch for the tempo here, because whatever this tempo is how we want to try and keep this. So again, don't underestimate the power of these types of exercises, and appreciate that we have not once yet stepped over a pole.